Hi, everybody. Our lesson today is going to be on making a table in a document. And as you can see, I have my kitchen in the background. So I'm going to do something a little creative, but you're going to have to stop the video to put some of your work in. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to create a table in a document. So the first thing you need to do is go to your Google Classroom if you want to and do it from there and open up a document. Or you can go to your Google account and you can go to your waffle and hit Docs, and then you'll have a screen opened and open blank. And then what you're going to do is you're going to make a table with columns and rows. And we're going to do this in Sheets next week too, but we need to know how to do this. So the first thing you're going to do is give it a name. So you can call it Table Breakfast, because that's what I'm going to be cooking. And then you're going to do columns and rows. So when it's done, it's actually going to look like this. So I made one for you. You have to put a picture in, and I'm going to show you how to put these things in. So the first thing is we're going to put how many of each item, and we're going to put what the item is, how many, and how long you're going to cook it for, just so we had columns. Now, before you do this, you have to count how many rows and columns before you put them in. So this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows and 3 columns. So you're going to do something that looks like this. Now, I'm going to show you the proof, if you can see it. So I have my breakfast here. I have some bacon and I have some eggs. I don't know if you can see, I have some eggs and I got some toast and I got some bacon. And so I'm going to show you how to make a table with that. So we're going to hit insert, and like I said, you're going to have to hit pause for this. Image, no, not image, table. And then you're going to see over here, it's going to be 3 columns across and 7 rows. Like that. Then you're going to click, and you're going to get something that looks like this. So to get your title that says breakfast, we're going to do something called merge. So we're going to select this like this. You're going to do your 2-finger click on your Chromebook. I just do a right click. And I'm going to hit merge cells. And then it makes it one large box for you. And then you're going to type in breakfast or whatever you want to type in. And then I'll show you how to get creative later. So I have 4 eggs. I don't know if you can see them. So I'm going to type in first the item, the title, item. And then I'm going to click here and I'm going to do how many. And then I'm going to type here and do how long. And you could either click or use the tab key. And so my item is an egg. And my item is bacon. And ham, if you just want to put that in. Toast. And a bagel for me. So we're going to do 4 eggs. So we're going to type that in here. Oops. Toast is 2 slices. I mean, you can put whatever you want here. I'm just showing you how to do a table, basically. So we're going to start. I'll just put in a couple of these. You can also do periodic tables for science are done this way. Also, there's a schedule that I have. If you were in the classroom, I'd have you do this one, where I do a schedule of the middle school's sports. And I usually do this with the class. So if you wanted to do one like this, you could do one like this as well. So going back to the table here. Oh, that's mine. That's done. When you type all of this in, then you can get creative. So you can do, here's how you can center it. You could select it and you could underline and you could bold and you could center it and you could be creative and use a different font size if you want and a style, you know, whatever you want and get creative. So the one other thing I want to show you, a couple more things, is you're going to do a picture. The picture needs to be above that or it's going to screw it up. So you're going to do insert, you're going to do image, you're going to do search the web, and because this is breakfast, you're going to type something that has to do with breakfast. And they have a picture that's really close to what I'm making. I'm not going to cook it while you're there because number one, I don't want to burn it, and number two, it goes longer than the time that we have. So we're going to hit insert, and then you're going to insert the picture. It's hard for me to do now because I don't have the Screencast-O-Matic thing is over it. But if you hit the insert, it'll put the picture in there and it'll make it really big. So you're going to have to adjust it. And then when you're done, it's going to look something like this. So when you get it and it goes on, it's going to look something like this. And you're going to have to adjust it and make it smaller so it fits on there. And that's really all how you make a table in here. It's easier to do in Sheets though. So I just wanted to show you how to do this. So like I said, when you're done, you'll have something like this. You can be as creative as you want. You can even do colors if you want. Like you could highlight this here and you can do text color and you could make it purple, or you could make all of this purple and you could make this one red. And it's just a way to get creative if you want to do something like that. And that's really all this is. The goal today was just to create a table in a document, and they don't take very long. Let's see, we'll do red. And that is pretty much how you do a simple table in a document. But if you go to the website, this one is cross country. That one's the easiest, but if you go to other ones, they have more that are more challenging, like soccer. They have a lot more columns and rows. Just remember, you have to count the columns and rows before you put it in. Oh, there's one other thing I did want to show you. Let's say that you need to add a column because you didn't have enough, or a row. You're going to select the row. You're going to do a 2-finger click, and you're going to insert one. Or you're going to do the opposite, and you're going to delete it if you don't need it. 2-finger click and delete the row, not the table, not the whole thing. And then you're going to do this and it's going to get rid of it. And you do the same for the column. If you need to get rid of it, you do the same thing. And it has the insert or the delete, okay? So this is the lesson I'm going to post. And notice I didn't cook while I was doing it because that would have been a disaster, I think. But at least you have an idea of what to put in the columns and rows. So you got to see my kitchen. And I got to do something a little bit different. So you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow.